some, the allure of championship gold is just too much to handle. But for one man, being the ex-core champion has defined his career. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful title belt you see before you on the camera is in fact the DRW ex-core championship. Ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing the voice of its champion, Josh Knight, who for 17 days now has been the champion, has been the best ex-core champion in this company's history. Now, when I look at this title, I think of hardcore, I think of X Division, I think of excitement and destruction and mayhem. And we're now hours removed from Total Warfare, where I lost a fatal four-way match representing DRW to that PWG knockoff Chris fucking Knox. Now Chris, just because you won half of the DRW Tag Team Champions doesn't mean fucking nothing. You see the title that's laid out in front of you, the DRW X-Core Championship? Yeah, well mate, I'm the champion, and I have been for the last 11 going on 14 days now. Either 13 going on 14 or 11 going on 14, I really don't care. You see, because there is one common denominator. I've always remained the champion, no matter what the cost. And hours earlier at Total Warfare, I spared Finn off the stage. I spared a man off a 10-foot high stage, and I had him wheeled out of DRW on a fucking stretcher. And now, this beautiful X-Core Championship is where it belongs, home with the true champion, Josh Knight. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 27th of May, Chris Jericho has signed the papers. I am getting a World Heavyweight Championship match against the champion. I really don't care who the champion is, just know this. Once I've mowed through you like Ryback does the fucking catering table, not only will I make history as the first ever X-Core champion to also hold the World Heavyweight Championship, at the 1 year anniversary show, Chris, Zero and I will tear the house down, like we did at Dark Mania, like we did on the 27th of January. And believe me, like we will on the 1 year anniversary show, because once I'm done beating the shit out of Chris Jericho at the 1 year anniversary show, Chris Knox, you may be getting a World Heavyweight Championship match, but you'll be facing me. You won't be facing Chris Jericho, you won't be facing Jay Styles, you won't be facing JM Punk, you'll be facing me, the best wrestler this federation has ever had. And now I've just received word that, hold on, excuse me, I've got to take this for a minute. Yeah, g'day. Friday Night Massacre against Adam Rush. Alright, I'll see you later. Did you hear that, Rush? I'm your opponent for Friday Night Massacre in the main event, no less. You see, because it's not a title match, because you haven't even proved that you can hang with the best of us. You couldn't even beat Abyss at Total Warfare, so what makes you think you're going to beat me on Friday night? Many men and women have tried and failed to beat me. What makes you think you've got the fucking chance to, Rush? I'm the DRW X-Core champion. I'm a former international undisputed and DRW hardcore champion. And since 2002 I've been breaking boundaries all over the world with the CRW. And just like I have in CRW and DRW, I'm going to break boundaries that no man has ever seen. There is a reason why I am the hardcore champion over in CRW, and there is a reason why I hold two different federations' hardcore titles. because I'm going to take you back to the day I debuted in CRW. It was the night after WrestleMania 18. The Stockade Centre in St. Louis was fucking packed. Jam-packed to the brim with fans from New Zealand, Australia, the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, everywhere around the world had come to one stadium, the Stockade Centre in St. Louis, Missouri. Triple X had just walked out with the World Heavyweight Championship belt he had won the night before. He challenged anyone to come out and do the unthinkable and beat Triple X and end his lifelong dream after just one day. And I did the impossible. As soon as down with sickness by disturbed bled throughout that arena, I was running down the ramp like a bat out of hell. And all it took was one nighty night to seal the deal, and for me to become the youngest CRW World Heavyweight Champion ever at just the age of 16. Now I'm 28. 12 years later, 32 title runs later, and now I'm here in DRW with the X-Core Championship sitting over my left shoulder. And I don't care what anyone has said, what anyone thinks they're going to do. On the 27th of May, DRW Tuesday Night Rebellion, I'm making a challenge to the World Heavyweight Champion. And believe me, nobody ever beats me when I'm on a mission. Not Adam Rush, not Chris Cage, not Abyss, not Chris Joe, not even my own sister D&G. Not even that whiny little cunt of an elite champion. No one ever beats me when I'm on a mission. There's a very good reason for that, because when I'm on a mission, I get the job done and I win championships. This DRW X-Core Championship is just proof of that. And now, when I get into the ring on the 27th of May edition of Rebellion, I will walk in as the X-Core Champion, but I will walk out as the new World Heavyweight Champion. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that shit's real. You may think you've seen the last of me, Zero, but believe me, this is only just the fucking beginning. You see, Zero, I am the thing your nightmares are made of. I am the one who gives you the real nightmares. I am the one who, at any cost, will become the new DRW World Heavyweight Champion. Even if I have to pile drive Sierra, even if I have to kill Sierra, I will do whatever it takes to play mind games. I'll do whatever it takes to get into that scummy little mind of yours. Because believe this, Chris Zero, at the 1 year anniversary show, it won't be Jay Styles versus Chris Zero, it won't be Jay Punk versus Chris Zero, but it will be Josh Knight versus Chris Zero for the World Heavyweight Championship inside the steel cage. And I get what I've been craving for since Dark Mania. I get my revenge! The fear is yours.